It's been a while since Janet has come up to the lectern to speak. But to grow, we will have to expand outside, just like that universe, and our comfort zone. Today, Janet is speaking from the Advanced Manual Specialty Speeches. Janet is going to talk to us take us on a glimpse through time to show us new horizons on the way, new flames to be met and sparked, and new doors to be opened. Please help me welcome Janet to the lectern. Time is 8 to 10 minutes time.
It all started with a dream, became a goal. That goal was backed by a plan, and that plan became reality. I want to take you guys on a little bit of an adventure, and just a little bit of a story of my life and part of my life. Let's take you back to 2012. I had this dream in mind, just an idea, where I thought to myself, you know what? I want to have a bucket list item. I want to run a half marathon. Just one half marathon to say I did it. Yes, I ran a half marathon in my life. I'm good. I've accomplished it. So I started planning. With that plan, I backed it by actions, and I was able to accomplish my first half marathon in March of 2012. It was the Riceville Beach half marathon, to be exact. And once it was completed, that's it. I was done. I did what I needed to do. I wasn't able to step off a curb. It hurt. There's 2 hours of running consistently. I was done. I told some of my friends what I accomplished. One of my friends turns to me and says, "Isn't it great? Isn't running so much fun?" No, it's 2 hours of pain. I couldn't walk for a week afterwards. We got talking. She said, "I want to do a half marathon with you." I thought to myself, I'm done. I did my bucket list. I don't need to do any more. Talking a little bit more with her, I was easily convinced, and she had me sign up for another half marathon in Savannah, Georgia. So again, I started planning, backed it by action, and went to go run the Savannah, Georgia half marathon. A few weeks prior to that half marathon, she backed out. She said, "I haven't been training very well." She didn't back her plan with the right actions, and she was not ready for that half marathon. So a little bit pissed that I went down by myself to run this half marathon with her. She was no longer there. I had to take on a new challenge by myself. 2 hours of running, you get to think a lot to yourself. There's some things you figure out, there's some things you question, and from that sparked a new flame. While I was running, I thought to myself, you know what? Why don't I challenge myself just one more time? Let's run 50 half marathons, one in each state. That sounds like a great goal. Why not? And from that moment, I committed to myself a new challenge to start running a half marathon across the United States. Started off in South Carolina after my race in Georgia, went then to Ohio, and I posted some of these on social media. One of my friends also reached out to me and said, "Isn't running great?" I thought to myself, although I don't consider myself a runner, I do enjoy making a goal and achieving it. That friend that contacted me through social media was somebody that I met in my past when I was studying abroad in Austria. She now lives in China. She told me that there was a half marathon on the Great Wall of China. And I thought to myself, that sounds wonderful. I've never been to China. Let me do some research. I started to get excited. This flame started to come over me, and I said, you know what? I have a new challenge. Let me go to China. I've never been. Run a half marathon on the Great Wall. That was March of 2015. There was also a full marathon taking place on the Great Wall of China. Never running a full marathon before. I thought that wasn't the best place to start, especially because the Great Wall of China Marathon is the top 3 hardest marathons in the world. So I thought to myself, maybe not starting there. And I never wanted to run a full. Remember, I never wanted to run more than one half marathon. Now I'm on my 4th in a whole nother country. Going to China opened up a whole new adventure and all new doors for me I never thought were available. I met this group, wonderful, benevolent group of people that I was able to then come together every couple years on the basis and love for achieving goals. Let's call it that, because I'm not a runner, remember. We get together, the bus was 7A, and they keep telling me